Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Tuesday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I'm your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes the Pittsburgh Penguins dominate the Los Angeles Kings in a late-night shellacking. A Penguins forward goes back to Pittsburgh in the middle of their road trip. The Pittsburgh Steelers bring back a familiar player on a futures contract, and more. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the first news story of the day. The Pittsburgh Penguins dominate the Los Angeles Kings in a late-night shellacking. It was a late-night matchup last night between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Los Angeles Kings in the Kings' first home game since the horrible California wildfires ravaged that region. The best part of the night, better than anything that could possibly occur in the game, was when the Penguins and Kings wore Los Angeles Fire Department hats and warm-ups and honored firefighters and first responders in a pre-game ceremony. When the game started off, the Kings fed off the energy of the home crowd, getting early scoring chances left and right. The Penguins survived that barrage in the early minutes and then made their opportunities count. A power play goal by Kevin Hayes and another tally off a Sidney Crosby deflection midway through the period got the Pens off to a good start. The Penguins continued that success into the second as Evgeny Malkin buried a feed from Philip Tomasino to extend the lead. Hey Sully, act like he's Kessel and keep Phil and Gino together. However, back-to-back penalties by Pittsburgh opened up the door for the Kings, and LA capitalized off the two-man advantage with a power play goal. Just when it looked like the Kings were going to carry some momentum into the third, Cody Glass tapped in another goal in the final minute of the period to put the Pens back up by 3. After the first two periods, it was a pretty boring third, as besides another lead extender by Anthony Beauvillier, the Penguins kept the clock moving for an easy win. This was the perfect game from puck drop to final whistle for the Pens. They stifled an early attack by the opposition, got timely saves from their goaltender throughout the game, made a multi-goal lead, and didn't have any major defensive lapses to comfortably secure victory. The Penguins have taken a tumble in the wildcard standings over the past 2 weeks, but if they can duplicate that performance for the rest of the road trip, they'll be in much better shape when they return to Pittsburgh. Now the Pens can enjoy some nice warm weather over the next 2 days, unlike here in Pittsburgh, before another late-night contest on Thursday night against the Anaheim Ducks. A Penguins forward goes back to Pittsburgh in the middle of their road trip. Speaking of returning to Pittsburgh, as the Penguins have traveled out to the West Coast, a key contributor to the team has reportedly gone home. Yesterday, Penguins forward Rickard Rakell was not present at the team's morning skate. Afterwards, head coach Mike Sullivan told reporters that Rakell is back in Pittsburgh for family reasons. Even without their top goal scorer, the Penguins fared well against the Kings last night, but surely Rakell will be missed if he is out for an extended period of time. Rakell's family matter is unknown, and honestly, it should rightfully stay that way. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Rakell and his family and hope that he returns to the team soon. The Pittsburgh Steelers bring back a familiar player on a futures contract. Last week, the Pittsburgh Steelers signed 17 players to reserve future contracts, pretty much inviting them to next season's training camp. Now that list of 17 adds one more, as yesterday, Steelers writer for The Athletic, Mike DeFabo, reported that the Black and Gold signed running back Jonathan Ward to a futures contract. Ward is a familiar signing for the Steelers, spending most of last season on their practice squad, but was elevated for 4 games. He now joins Aaron Champlin and Evan Hall as running backs who could realistically carve a roster spot out for themselves in Latrobe in late July. Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Jonathan Ward. And finally, a part-time reliever with the Pirates re-signs in Pittsburgh. We are still waiting for Pittsburgh Pirates general manager Ben Cherington to make any sort of major signing, but until that happens, he keeps bringing in warm bodies to fill out the bullpen. Instead of acquiring the newest DFA'd pitcher on the market or bringing in some guy with a 7+ ERA, Cherington brought back a familiar face. As reported by MLB Network insider John Heyman, the Pirates signed right-handed relief pitcher Ryder Ryan to a minor league contract with a spring training invite. In 2024, Ryan made 15 appearances with the Bucks throughout the season, recording a .566 ERA, a .145 WHIP, 17 strikeouts, and 9 walks in 20 2/3 innings pitched. Looking at all the relief pitchers the Pirates have brought in this offseason, it seems like they're taking a throw everything at the wall and see what sticks approach to the bullpen. Really, that is all that they can do, having waited until all the decent relievers were gone and watching any that are left sign in LA with the Dodgers. Pairing a bunch of 4A players with the hopes of David Bednar and Colin Holderman finding their game, man, this bullpen is going to be FUN to watch this season. Can't wait to see them blow countless games again in which the starting pitchers go 6+ innings this upcoming season. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Tuesday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow with some more Pittsburgh sports news.